Hello, my friends. This is Jeannie. Welcome back. If you are a first-time visitor, welcome. And to everyone, Happy New Year. Yes, it is the new year, my friends, and this is my first video for 2019. And actually, it is a continuation or a part 2 of a video that I posted during the tail end of 2018. In this video, I'm going to share with you a couple of chunky charms that I made using some product that I received from BB Craft to review. I am going to link the first video down below so that you can check it out and get a more detailed viewing of the product that I received. I'll quickly go through a little refresher here of what they sent me, but I'm definitely not going to pause and show every item the way I did in that first video. Check out that first video if you want a slower, more deliberate review and viewing of the individual products. But I did indicate in that video that I would take the time to use the product and come back with a second video where I will share with you my final thoughts and just show you the gorgeous projects that I made using these beautiful products. So, to remind you, BB Craft sent me 4 items. They sent me this gorgeous collection of glass heart-shaped pendants in different colors, and they also had the beautiful hook. It's not a hook, loop, I don't know, this part that came with them. So they were ready to use, ready to go. They also sent to me a nice collection of stainless steel bead caps in different designs and sizes. And all of these products came in these awesome, super convenient, heavy-duty storage cases. So that's another plus. They also sent me this nice collection of antique silver Tibetan alloy birds. This is one of my favorites. Love this. And I used some of that. I used some of all of these products in the items that I made. They also sent this amazing collection of glass beads. These are gorgeous. They are flawless, and the colors are so rich and vibrant and beautiful, and the luster, OMG, guys. Love, love, love this. As you can see, I stuck to the reds, the whites, the pinks, purples, and that is because the 2 chunky charms that I made are Valentine's Day themed. So when I think of Valentine's Day, those are the colors that come to my mind. So that is what I used. So again, these products were sent to me by BB Craft, and here is their information if you want to go check them out. I don't have a discount code. I know after the first video, a couple of people contacted me and asked me if I had some kind of discount code. I don't. I also don't get any type of money if you do place an order with them. This is just me sharing my views, my opinions on their product that they provided to me free of charge, and just passing along their information. If you do order from them, though, it would be nice if you mentioned my channel in any comment section that they might have, so that they know that it really does benefit them to reach out to the smaller influencers here on YouTube, you know, the smaller channels, less than 10,000, you know, less than 7,000, 5,000, whatever the case may be. Sometimes, you know, it's good for them to reach out to us because we do have a nice audience of people who are always looking for good sales, good product, and maybe if mentioning them, you know, maybe mentioning my channel when you order from them might encourage them to contact other smaller channels like myself and, you know, ask them to share their reviews as well. So here is the information. It is www.bbcraft.com. So that information now being shared, let me share with you the two items that I made. I made 2 chunky charms. This is the first one, mostly in reds and whites, and it is super heavy. I mean, I just love this. This feels like quality. I absolutely love the way this turned out. In addition to using the glass beads, and here are the glass beads, I'll show you. Here's some of the glass beads right there. Another string of the glass beads. They're scattered throughout. In addition to the glass beads, I also used some of the birds. Here we have one of the birds here, one of the bird charms attached to this little string right here. Oh my gosh, here's another over here. I love these birds. I tried to use as many of them as I possibly could. There is another one up here. Here's another one right here. So these birds are absolutely gorgeous, and I just thought they added so much interest and so much character to this chunky charm that I placed them wherever I could. Again, here is this, I think, particular chunky charm has 3 of the glass heart pendants. Here is one of them. What I did with the glass heart pendants is I did attach them to some garment pins, and then went ahead and attached the pins to the chunky charm, so that whoever ultimately ends up with this, if they want to remove it and use it for something else, they absolutely can. But I think it's absolutely gorgeous. There should be, here's another one. Here's another one. There should be 3 of them. And there should be one closer to the top. This charm is, oh, here it is right here. Duh, right there. So pretty. Okay. Now with the birds, what I did was I used some jump rings to attach them to the end of some strings of beads, just so that they didn't get lost in all of this. I wanted them to kind of stick out a little bit, and I found that attaching them to the end of the string, so to speak, as opposed to clipping them directly onto the chain, you could just see them a little better. Okay, and the chain itself is just some silver link chain by Bead that I picked up from, it was either Michael's or Joann's, who knows, I've had that in my stash for so long. And this particular lobster clasp at the top is something that I picked up from AliExpress a long time ago as well. I also use some other beads in my stash, like these beads right here, these teardrop beads, and some other smaller beads I used from my own stash. Some of the charms I used from my own stash are like this little skull right there. This, here's another Tibetan style charm that was in my stash. This key was in my stash. So some of these bigger beads are in my stash, but I would say that definitely all of the bead caps and all of these smaller pearls or beads are from the items that were sent to me by BB Crafts. So super excited the way this turned out. It's absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. Here we have a big tree charm at the bottom. The one thing I love about these chunky charms is every time you look at them, you see something different. Here's a little feather. I think this one has a ladybug in here somewhere. There she is. I attached a little ladybug. There should also, oh, some butterflies. I just added a little bit of everything. Here is this beautiful bead that I picked up from Michael's a long time ago. It's just has this beautiful floral painting on either side. Gorgeous. And I think also in here somewhere is another smaller, oh, here we go. Here's a little envelope that says love. And all these individual little charms I've picked up through Michael's or at Michael's over the months and years, some at Tuesday morning. There is another one, I'm pretty sure I attached it in here somewhere, that says love. Good knows. Oh, where is it? Good Lord knows. But it's in here somewhere. Oh my gosh. This is a chunky, chunky charm. And I love the weight. Here is a little, what do they call this again? I always forget the name of this little guy. Hamas? What I did, I definitely picked up that little bead, a nice little collection of them at Michael's. It didn't have the little red bead in the center. I attached that when I put the charm together. So in terms of the length of this particular chunky charm, I always start with a 6-inch strand of chain and work from there. I find 6 inches is ideal for me, and it lets me add just so much, but not too much, if that makes any sense. So that is my beautiful red and white one. I have to tell you, the beads themselves are gorgeous. The red is the perfect red for Valentine's Day. The bead caps are so fun, so cute. There's one of the bead caps right there. Let's see, let's find some more with bead caps here. This bead cap, right? Can we focus? Oh, let's focus. This little bead cap right here is also one of the bead caps they sent. Anywhere here I have bead caps. Those are bead caps that were part of the set that was sent to me. So the bead caps were perfect. They had no blemishes. The sizing was perfect. I used standard sized wire. I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know the size of the wiring. I probably should. But I didn't use anything. I used the average. I used, you know, the normal typical stuff you pick up at Michael's or Joann's. There's nothing special in terms of the wiring I used to create the little charms. So love the way it turned out. That's the red and white one. Here is my pink one. I can't choose which one I like better. They both turned out gorgeous. Here's the pink. Again, here are those glass heart-shaped pendants attached to the garment hooks. These beautiful, smaller pink pearls are the glass, I keep saying pearls, beads are the glass beads that were sent to me. Here they are in purple. Absolutely stunning. Look at this purple. It is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. There is one of the bead caps that I used. Oh my gosh. Here, beautiful different shades of pinks and purples throughout. Here is, let's find the little birdies. Here's another one of those glass hearts. There should be one further down here somewhere as well. Here we are. Nope, that's not it. Well, it's here because I made sure each charm had oh, there it is, right there. I made sure each charm had 3 of them. Here we have another tree charm at the bottom of the chunky charm. I always like, in addition to having a 6-inch strand of chain at the bottom of the chain, I like to hang a bigger charm just to kind of anchor it and keep it down. And then what I do is when, after I'm done making the individual strands and I need to put them all onto the chain, I hang this from the arm, the little arm of my camera set up here, and I just go through the whole process of attaching them up and down the chain until it's a look and a feel that I like. It's all basically just eyeballing it. There's no real rule. There's no rhyme or reason. It's just basically what's pleasing to the eye. And that's how I work. If it looks pretty to me, then I'm assuming it looks pretty to everyone else. Here's another one of the bird charms. Here's another right here. Absolutely gorgeous. So the beads, this one, I don't think was one of the ones. I think this one was already in my stash. But I'm not sure. There's so much going on here. Some little flowers, some resin flowers. And again, we have that same heart lobster clasp at the top. I like that it's one of the bigger ones, so it's easy to attach this. You can attach this to a purse. You can attach this to a planner. Lots you can do. And again, I just added a little bit of everything so that it's interesting to the eye. They're different textures. They're different types of material. And I love the way it turned out. So those are my two chunky charms. One of the goals that I have for 2019 is to open up or finish setting up my Etsy shop. So I'm probably going to put these to the side and decide later on if I want to give these away here on my channel, or perhaps list them in my Etsy shop, since they are the first projects that I have handmade for 2019. So it might be a good way to set off my, or launch my Etsy shop. So again, these are true labors of love, and that labor was made so much easier by the nice quality products that I received from BB Craft. So if any of these items interest you, definitely go check them out. If you just want to explore, go check them out. They have more than just beads, bead caps, and chains. They have canvases. They have a little bit of everything. They are reasonably priced. The shipping was super quick. And let me just, the caveat for that is I don't know if the shipping that they used to send the product to me was any different because they were sending it to me to review it. You know what I mean? So my experience is that the shipping was super quick, and everything arrived beautifully packaged, safely packaged. Nothing was damaged during transport, and you get some beautiful product that comes in some super convenient, heavy duty, and even reusable storage. Once I'm almost done using one section of these bead caps, I'm going to totally fill it with other bead caps that are in my stash that are running amok loose in a box. This is a good way to contain them. So that is my video for you, my friends. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, definitely leave them down below, or you can send me an email at happilyellaafter@gmail.com, and it is spelled the exact same way as my channel. Also, if you like this video, a thumbs up would be greatly appreciated. Those thumbs up do go a long way to helping channels grow. And one of my goals is to super grow my channel this year. So I have a lot planned, and I'm looking forward to sharing with you a lot of those products. So again, thank you, my friends. I truly do appreciate it. And I'll catch you in the next video. Until next time, my friends. Bye-bye.